What's up guys, Daniel here. I'm going to show you how to play Say Why by Bryan. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 3rd fret and only uses 4 chords. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Let's go and get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. So the chords we're going to be using start with A minor, that's going to be 2nd fret D and G, 1st fret B, rest are open. We've got G at 11, that's 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 1st fret B, 3rd fret high E. Then we've got a C chord, 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B. And then finally an F major 7, and the way I play this one, I use my thumb to wrap around and get that 1st fret of the low E string. Then we've got 3rd fret D, 2nd fret G, 1st fret B. We're also going to use the 3rd fret high E for a pull off, but this is the shape you want to play. We're going to start with that A minor chord, and what you want to do is use your thumb to pluck the open A string, then use your index finger to pluck the 2nd fret G, and then you're going to pluck B and high E at the same time with your middle and ring finger. And then you're going to come back down to the 2nd fret of the G string with your index. So it'll go. Here we're going to move to the G at 11, but all we really need is a 3rd fret of the low E and the 1st fret B. This one we're going to pluck E, B, E, B. Really simple. Then we're going to move to the C chord and essentially do the same thing, but we're going to pluck 3rd fret A, then B, A, B. So same thing as a G chord. And then finally, we're going to go to the F major 7. This one, what we're going to do is pluck the 1st fret of the low E, then G, then you're going to pluck B and high E at the same time, but you want to put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string and do a pull off. So this one will go. So let's play it from the beginning, a little bit slower. One more time. And now regular speed. One more time. Now we get to the next line. Now the second line is played exactly the same way except for the F major 7. We're just going to switch that chord very slightly. When we get to that F major 7 chord, we're still going to pluck E, G, and then B and high E at the same time, but we're not going to do that 3rd fret high E. You're just going to leave it open, and then you're going to pluck G again. So it's played just like the A minor. That's the only difference there. Everything else is the same. So let's play the second line all together, a little bit slower. One more time. And that's going to complete the intro. So now let's play the intro all together, a little bit slower, and then one more time, regular speed. And now regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the intro. Next part up is the verse. And the verse is going to sound like this. I spent my last hour on some courage I could buy. 40 ounces of it at some truck stop in Ohio. Spent 40 days walking and another 40 high, just for you to give me 40 reasons for goodbye. So I'm really torn at which way I want to play the verse, so I'm actually going to give you 3 options. The first one is the one I just played. That one is still going to use the same chord structure and picking pattern that we did in the intro with some slight differences. We're still going to start with that A minor, but this time you're going to pluck A, G, high E, B. Then we're going to switch to the G at 11, and this one we're going to pluck the same way as the intro. E, B, E, B. We're going to do the same thing with C, A, B, A, B. And then when we get to the F major 7 chord, you're going to pluck it like the A minor. So that's going to go E, G, high E, B. And you're just going to repeat this throughout the first verse. So all together, a little bit slower. Then a couple times at regular speed. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 follows the same picking pattern as the A minor, but for all the chords. So you're going to play A minor the same, A, G, E, B. But now when we go to G at 11, what you're going to do instead is pluck E, G, B, G. So you're essentially walking up and back down the strings. C is going to go A, G, B, G, and then F major 7, E, G, high E, B. So it's a little more uniform. So that would sound like this. So that's option 2. And now for option 3, this is by far the easiest way you can play it. You're still going to start with an A minor, but now just for each chord, you're going to alternate between the root note of the chord and the B string. So A minor is now simply G at 11, C, and then F major 7. So you're not changing anything there. Now you can add the G string in there and the high E string just to give it a little bit of variety, or you can just stick to that basic pattern. But if you want to add those notes, it could sound like this. So again, you can kind of just play around with it, but that's the third option. So now let's play the verse all together one more time. I spent my last dollar on some courage I could buy. 40 ounces of it at some truck stop in Ohio. 40 days walking and another 40 high, just for you to give me 40 reasons for goodbye. So that's how you're going to play the first verse. The remaining verses we're actually going to strum through, but before we get to that, I'm going to show you how to play the interlude section. So for the interlude, we're using the same chord progression, but we're going to start strumming. We're going to start with A minor, and we're going to strum down, down. When we come back up, we're going to switch to that G at 11 chord and strum up, up, down, up. So from A minor to G. And then we're going to switch to C and do the same thing, switching to F major 7. So C, we're going to go down, down. When we come back up, we switch to F major 7. Up, up, down, up. And that's the whole progression. We're going to play it 2 times. So let's play it a little bit slower. And now regular speed. that's how you're going to play the interlude. It's also how you're going to play the chorus. The next part up is the strum version of the verse. So the strum verse is going to sound like this. 40 days drying out and 40 days sober, smoking cigarettes and quoting Bible verses on the sofa. You said all's not lost, just an eye for an eye. So I carried my cross to the bar last night. Say why? Say why? Say why? Say why? So like I said, we're still using the same chords, but we're just going to be strumming, and you can do this two ways. I like to strum with a palm mute, just resting your palm on top of the strings over here right in front of the bridge pins, and I just go down, up, 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 down, up for each chord. So very, very simple there. You don't have to do the palm mute. You can still do down, up, 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 down, up. If that's too difficult for you, instead you can strum each chord with down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Either option will work, but it's a lot easier than finger picking in my opinion. So let's play both of those options a little bit slower. I'm going to start with the down, up for each chord. And now we'll do the down, down, up version for each chord. Alright, so now let's play the verse one more time at regular speed. 40 days drying out, 40 days sober, smoking cigarettes and quoting Bible verses on the sofa. You said all's not lost, just an eye for an eye. So I carried my cross to the bar last night. Say why? Say why? Say why? Say why? So you notice I played the chorus right after that verse because again it's played just like the interlude. So we have the same chord progression, but it's got that strumming pattern where you switch chords right in the middle of it. A minor, down, down, switch to G, up, up, down, up, C, down, down, switch to F major 7, up, up, down, up. And you play that 2 times. It's a very short chorus. So that's how you're going to strum the verse. Now the next part I want to talk about is the third verse. It's going to use the same progression and strumming pattern as the second verse, but we're going to end it a little bit differently after he extends it. So same chord progression, but the last line before the chorus starts and then the interlude or bridge, he's going to do this. So when you get to that F major 7 chord, he does a single down strum and then immediately mutes the strings. So to do that, you just got to slap your picking hand back on top of the strings and release the pressure on your fretting hand. So that's where he says, 40 reasons that you're leaving and 40 more to stay. And then he mutes it and gets into the chorus. So now let's play through the third verse. I spent my last dollar on some courage I could buy. 40 ounces of it before you tell me goodbye. Still drove 40 hours and I'll drive 40 more. 40 days in the desert just to wind up at your door. 40 ounces, 40 minutes, 40 days and 40 ways. 40 reasons that you're leaving and 40 more you'll stay. Say why? Say why? Say why? So again, that's the only difference on that third verse. And then after that interlude, there's a bridge section where there's a little solo. I'll show you that in a second, but you're just going to play the same thing you did in the interlude and chorus. So that's what's going to be playing in the background if you're playing through the bridge. So now I'll show you that lead part. All right, the next part up is that lead part during the bridge. It's gonna sound like this. Say why. So this little solo is actually really easy, and I'm going to show you the tabs not relative to the capo, so let me take this off. So we're going to start on the 11th fret of the B string, and what we're going to do is pluck and do a quick half bend. So you're going to bend up and then back down, but you only want the note to change so it sounds kind of like the 12th fret of the B string. So you're not doing a whole step bend like way up here, it's just a half bend. So you do that, then we're going to go to the 12th fret of the G string. You're going to pluck that, and then pluck the 10th fret G, and let it ring out. So it's real quick. From here, we're going to go back to the 11th fret, and we're going to play it the exact same way on that B string. But then we're going to go to the 8th fret G, and just pluck that note and let it ring out. So that part will go... So let's play it from the beginning. One more time. Now after that, we're going to do the same thing that we did at the beginning. We're going to do that 11th fret bend on the B string, 12th fret G, 10th fret G. So same exact way. But now we're going to stay on the 10th fret of the G string. You're going to pluck and hammer on to the 12th fret, pluck the 11th fret B, and then the 11th fret high E. So it'll end with... So the second half of this line will go... And that's going to complete the line. So now let's put all of that together and play it a little bit slower. And now regular speed with the backing track. Say why. So that's how you're going to play the lead part during the bridge, and then after that you just play the outro, which is just another verse. So you already know how to play that part. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. I have a ton of other Bryan tutorials here on my channel and tabs on my website if you want to check those out as well. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see videos like this early, consider becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.